Sports pregame show.
Hi there, folks. Ernie Johnson here, aided once again by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Great to be together again as the NBA regular season wraps up and playoff fever starting to set in. Are you feeling it, Kenny?
Oh, I feel that playoff fever.
Yes, we do.
Hey, we don't have to pay for this song. Why? Because I made it up in my head.
I'm the backhand guy.
Yeah.
Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Toronto Raptors. For the Raptors, they come in off the loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia. A crushing defeat in that one. Still with a sour taste in their mouths, they're looking to play much better. 81 games down, only one left to go. Shaq, I got to tell you, feels like the regular season flew by. What's your takeaway?
You know, I feel like the game changes every year, Ernie. More athleticism, more three-point shooting, high motion offenses are in fashion right now.
You know what? It's been a great season, guys. You know, some incredible plays. But now we start the playoffs, and that's what I'm talking about, baby. This is where the rubber hits the road in terms of promising becoming reality.
Oh, that's so well put. I cannot wait. Let's go to Kevin Harlan. He's courtside.
It's an Eastern Conference matchup as the Toronto Raptors come into town for this one. It's Wednesday Night Basketball live on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Taking a look at Cleveland, a superb ball club playing a great brand of basketball. #1 record right now in the NBA.
Up 3, down 0 in this matchup, looking to make it a clean sweep of the season series. And matchups in the NBA are huge, and this one has really gone their way.
Yeah, I think they'll close out a perfect 4-0 season series against them. Needless to say, if they get this one tonight. But I'd be prepared for a fight if I were them. No team is going to go down easy when they're on the verge of being swept.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Thompson. And it's Porter at the 3. Toronto with the ball. 4-point game coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that. It really was a nightmare defensively for them when you go into that building and get punished by some very hot shooting.
They didn't challenge the shooters. They didn't defend the shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started ramping up and cranking up, it was over.
An illegal screen there, one of the toughest calls for an official to make.
And it is one of the toughest calls, but most of the time they do a good job with it. And you have to appreciate how officials get that one right more times than not.
Now here's Porter. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish. That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
There's the screen. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. And he jams it right over Kevin Love. Wow.
My goodness, his head was above the rim on that one. When he rises up, folks, it almost looks as though he's not human.
He really is the picture of power, isn't he?
No doubt.
And he's actually a human highlight reel. Seems like highlights were invented for him.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Here's Lowry following the basket by Freak. And Thompson kicks to Porter. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. That's good. Porter's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100%. Can't do better than that.
And that one's good.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Screen by Valanciunas. The drive by Lowry. Green with the rebound.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Love outside. No problems knocking that one down.
They really look sharp here. Razor sharp. Extremely focused.
Over Cleveland, their last game, a win against the San Antonio Spurs.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots. That's what we came to see. Aggressive, assertive basketball.
He just threw that one down with as much strength as he could muster.
Just flat out angry.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy baskets.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
That's good from Green. Raptors trail by 4. Lowry passes to Porter. And Valanciunas kicks to DeRozan. Here's Thompson. Green with the block. No luck. Nice D from Valanciunas.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Lowry has the open look. Off target from three-point range. Cleveland leading by 4. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Toronto. He said they've really got their work cut out for them dealing with a player like Kevin Love, saying he's a 25 points per game scorer and can just dominate the glass. Defensively, you just can never leave him open. No open shots. Get a body on him the second a shot goes up. He knows it's easier said than done, but guys, that's the game plan.
And thank you, Doris. Raptors trail by 4. And Joseph kicks to Thompson. Feeds to Joseph. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a shot at the elbow. That's good.
How can you stop that? With a crossover that quick, that lightning quick, a defender has to be almost superhuman to stay in front of that.
Patterson, the screen. Burke kicks to Love. Here's Lopez. Rebound by the Raptors. Last time they met was in Toronto.
Yeah, they lost the momentum, and it's a bit surprising that one got away from them because for long stretches they were the better team.
Well, if you only looked at the stat sheets, you'd have a hard time figuring out how they lost it. I mean, it was a case of a few small things, some of the intangibles that didn't go their way in the end.
Here's Joseph following the score by Cleveland. Good D by Lopez.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
And the pass to Gordon. They set the pick. Now here's Patterson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And it's Kevin Love with the 3.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Joseph. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. That'll put Tristan Thompson on the line. That one on Love. Toronto shooting their first free throw of the night.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
There's 1:26 left in the first quarter of the game. George dishes to Burke. Now the feed to Patterson. Patterson a screen on Thompson. Here's Doyle. A second chance effort. And the layup is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
They have got to put a body on him because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
The screen from Thompson to the inside. It's tipped. Cleveland leading by 6. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. The Cavaliers have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. The Raptors making a switch here. Sampson's checked in.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
George, no good on the free throw. Raptors trail by 8. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Toronto shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Cleveland moving it around. 11 seconds left in the first. Rebound by Aldridge.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Cavaliers lead by 7. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And DeMar DeRozan, the star for this Toronto Raptors team, he said he wants to bring them back.
A lot of people never really pay no attention to the Raptors. They just look at the Raptors like another team, you know. So when I came, you know, I just wanted to bring that feeling back and the excitement that everybody had for the Raptors.
Let's face it, it's never easy for Toronto to get the attention that Clark, the U.S. teams get. That's just a fact of life that even Vince Carter at his best couldn't change.
And, you know, I don't even know if winning the championship would change that. Quite honestly, even if DeMar won the MVP. Just saying.
Yeah. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Just almost an intimidating factor when you're able to go out and consistently come up with the block shots like they have defensively.
Well, what happens is shooters begin to start looking for the shot blockers, and it does intimidate them.
Green in at shooting guard. Also smart out there, and it's Benjamin in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Lowry passes to Aldridge. Just 5 on the clock. Valanciunas, a follow-up flush.
That's how to make your mark on the board with an emphatic finish.
Oh, Clark, he was savage on that second opportunity.
And really, those types of possessions, guys, can be really demoralizing for the defense.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Spurs got down to business. He had 52 points and was his usual self on the glass, grabbing just about any missed shot that came off the rim. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
Sampson kicks to Aldridge. Lowry. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Lowry's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Raptors. who's had the hot hand from the 2 position over the last 10 games. Highest field goal right here on the 2K leaderboard. 5th on the list, Freak.
And he is not a wasteful player. That much we've learned. I mean, he makes the most of the good looks he gets. And if it's not there, he's not going to force a bad shot.
Yeah, and he's efficient and he's intelligent in his shot selection. You're exactly right there, but don't take away from the fact that he's a tremendous pure shooter as well. Even when he's got a hand right in his face, I mean, he makes tough shots.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation. Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Again, the miss by Lowry. The Cavaliers leading by 12. To the middle, here's Green.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Green against DeRozan. He kicks to Valanciunas. And that one is hammered home.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Thompson. Lowry's got 4 this quarter.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball is going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
It's stolen by Green. For the finish, rips down the breakaway slam.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message the Raptors coach was giving to his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through DeRozan. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Guys, they've got a decent hole to dig themselves out of, but still a lot of time left to do it. We'll see if those adjustments help.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Green. The shot is off. Good D by Thompson.
And once he had to change his shot in the face of the D, you just had a feeling that one wasn't going to fall.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Terrence Ross is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. The dish now to Joseph. Clayton, the pass to Valanciunas. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
The drive by Green. Can't get it to fall.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Pass to Clayton. Lots of room. Again, Toronto.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Valanciunas with a screen on Patterson. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Ross for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Green. He's got 26 points and 1 rejection in this game, too.
And was it a good one? Really, one of their highlights of the game defensively.
And Cleveland making a change here. George is checked in, and Toronto also making a switch. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 30 points.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
And Joseph kicks to Ross. Thompson sets the pick for Ross. Inside. Now here's Joseph. Patterson defending. Patterson bringing the double. Here's Clayton. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
The drive by Green. Joseph with the rebound. Raptors trail by 10. Here's Clayton. The rebound by Patterson. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. To the left wing. Here's George. Hits the close-range jumper. George has got his second bucket tonight.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Here's Joseph. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Unloads from 13.
It's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Cavaliers ahead, up by 12. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
I don't really know. To be honest, I was just looking for a chance to get my shot off, and I just happened to find them over and over in that first half. So, I don't know. I'm sure they'll make some adjustments, but until then, I'm just going to keep attacking.
Wow, Kevin, not sure what to do with that one.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started. Getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Raptors. The star pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the guards. Thompson is out there with Porter. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot, manning the middle. Up top, DeRozan, guarded by Green. And Thompson throws it down.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
The Cavaliers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And both free throws good for Green. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Smart. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Valanciunas with a screen on Green. Here's DeRozan. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Green.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Lowry dishes to DeRozan. They double him with Green. Valanciunas passes to DeRozan. Down low. Valanciunas against Lopez. Good on the shot. 8 points now for Valanciunas.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
And now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard so we can see and check out some of the most feared defenders in the league. the steal leaders among shooting guards. Freak number 1.
You know, you watch him on a game-in, game-out basis, and he just puts on a clinic defensively, both in terms of effort and technique at that off-guard spot.
Well, it's a combination of the all-out effort and the flawless technique you just talked about. I mean, that's allowed him to climb that list. I mean, he's rightfully regarded as one of the league's toughest defenders.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Battles through traffic and lays it in. Green's got 38 points.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message the Raptors coach was giving to his team. He went over the offensive plan, and that hinges on running through Valanciunas. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
All right, Doris, thanks.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Smart kicks to Green. Swiped it away. Here's DeRozan, and the lead is down inside single digits. DeRozan's got 8 points.
Now that's a momentum shifter there. A steal leading straight to a quick bucket.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on them now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
The drive by Green, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
They double him with Green. It's stolen by Green. Here's Benjamin. Plays it in off the breakaway. And the Cavaliers lead by 13. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle steps for the Cavaliers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition. Move the ball.
Green dishes to Lopez. Passes to Hansen. Cleveland moving the ball around. The kick out to Lopez. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And again, Toronto no up.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
It's DeRozan with the drive. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
What do you do with that guy? With his handles, he abuses defenders.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Green. And he lays it straight in. Green's got 46 points.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Green. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. First in scoring, first in steals, and he's as good as it gets from three-point land. In fact, the best percentage that we have in the league.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
The Raptors making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. 5 on the clock. Here's Aldridge. No good. Great D that time from Green. Kicks to Lopez. All sorts of time. Again, the Cavaliers score.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Raptors trail by 16.
Burke.
1:16 left to play here in the third. Now the pass to Clayton. Here's the floater.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Green, and Aldridge sends it back. Clayton, the pass to Joseph. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Ross with a wide open look. Good on the triple. Ross has got 6.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
There's the double team with Joseph. Stolen by Joseph. Pass to Ross for 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Cavaliers lead by 13. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. And so it's Cleveland with it. At one point, they led by 16. Green, he's in a shooting guard. Also, Smart out there. And it's Hansen in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Shooting for Cleveland. 3. 2 shots.
First one falls for. Both free throws good from Green.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
There's the double team with Joseph. Smart kicks to Green. Here's Love, and at last they get one to fall.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Some good play from Valanciunas in this one. He's got 10 points and a block. You talk about being on, he's been it. Not even one missed shot so far.
This is superhuman stuff we're seeing today, guys.
George is checked in for Cleveland. And Toronto also making a switch. Porter's checked in, and Green gets it to go.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint, really at both ends of the floor.
Screened by Valanciunas. Lowry dishes to Valanciunas. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Really nice work inside there. He'll always give you a battle on the interior, guys.
And Green slams it in.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Here's DeRozan. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got 6 rebounds here tonight. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Lowry passes to DeRozan. Fader on the way, and a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Looking to end the run, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
Looking at the game for DeRozan, 12 points and 1 steal.
And guys, he's been making play after play on both ends of the floor.
No let up in him, and that's mindset. That's not just physical tenacity, but that's a mental tenacity, too, that he brings to the court.
Lopez, he's checked in for George. And that one's good. 8 points for Kyle Lowry.